I'm a racing fan. I will watch pigs race. That's atrocious. That is disgusting. I never want to see that again. I'm fed up, and you should probably turn this off. Previously on RJ's Pit Stop, we are about to enter a new era, in which Hendrick Motorsports is about to dominate NASCAR the way they did in the mid-2000s. Today's win by William Byron is the start of something that is just going to keep coming and coming and coming. So, for fans of Joe Gibbs Racing, Stewart-Haas Racing, Team Penske, any of those other teams, I hope you guys had a great time these last couple years because Hendrick Motorsports is back. When I made those comments today, what happened today at Dover is exactly what I was talking about. I warned y'all. I warned anybody who would listen. All of y'all that watched. I warned everybody. I said Team Penske. I said Stewart-Haas Racing. And I said Joe Gibbs Racing. I hope y'all had fun because I think your run of dominance has officially come to an end. Today was the most dominant performance that I have ever seen a team have in my years of watching NASCAR. What Hendrick Motorsports accomplished today, with the drivers finishing first, second, third, and fourth, this is the fourth time in NASCAR history that it's ever happened. And we're talking about a sport that was around in the 1940s. This happened twice in the 1950s. It happened once in 2005 with Roush Racing, and now it has officially happened today at Dover. Hendrick Motorsports, Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, and William Byron finish 1, 2, 3, and 4. What a day. What a day for Mr. H. What a day for that entire organization. What a day for Alex Bowman. I've said this multiple times too. When you think of Hendrick Motorsports, you're thinking of Chase Elliott, the most popular driver in the sport. You're thinking of Kyle Larson, the guy who last week I said is the best race car driver in the world. And you're thinking of William Byron, who is absolutely a young phenom. And I feel like Alex Bowman just gets lost in it sometimes. A day like today, is exactly what the doctor ordered. He needs to keep putting himself out there, keep saying, you know what, you don't have to talk about me. I'm just going to go out here and win races. Alex Bowman becomes only the second driver this season with multiple wins. Martin Truex Jr. has 3 for that Toyota team over there. And now Alex Bowman, with his second win of the season, has leapfrogged all his other teammates. Now, listen. We got a long way to go, but the statement that was made today by Hendrick Motorsports, I don't think we can oversell it. I really don't. I know we could sit here and hype this up. Look, this could happen if there was, pit strategy involved, or if there was a late race caution, and the restart happened to fall a certain way or whatever. That's not the case. Ladies and gentlemen, there were 400 laps today at Dover, and Hendrick Motorsports drivers led 382 of them. Things like that don't just happen in this sport. You have got to be on top of your game on every level. They had fast race cars. They did not mess up. Their pit road times, oh my God. The pit crews were on fire today. The crew chiefs didn't really have to make any huge, strategy calls to put one above the other or anything like that. What a day, though. I mean, this was just total team dominance by Hendrick Motorsports today. Now, I want to make this pit stop pretty short and sweet today. I could sit here and give a shout-out to Tyler Reddick and Daniel Suarez for finishing in the top 10. Congratulations. I could give a shout-out to Bubba Wallace for finishing 11th. I believe that's his best finish of the year and the best finish for that young 2311 racing team. Congratulations on that. This day belongs to Rick Hendrick and everybody at Hendrick Motorsports. Let's start with the 48 car of Alex Bowman. He goes out there. He now has his second win of the year, getting extra bonus points that no one else really has. It's him and Truex. That's the whole list for drivers that have multiple wins this year. Alex Bowman, like I said in the open, This guy is just going out there, doing his job, letting the chips fall where they may. He doesn't need to be the most popular driver. He's not outspoken, not going to be number one in t-shirt sales. The guy just gets it done. Week in and week out, the guy gets it done. So for Alex Bowman to go out there and now have 2 wins, this is a guy that usually gets 1 win a year. I think, what was it, 2019? He won at Chicago, I think. Last year, wins at Fontana. This year, he got his win at Richmond, and you're like, okay, it's Alex Bowman's win of the year. Good for him. Congratulations and all that. But now he has his 2nd win, and I don't think this team is slowing down at all. This is now going to be a championship contender. All 4 of them are going to be championship contenders. But now, with Alex Bowman having a leg up in the bonus points category, this guy is an absolute threat. Next is Kyle Larson. The man finished 2nd today. Listen, I fully expected to come on here today and talk about a dominant race-winning performance from Kyle Larson. This guy goes out there, leads, I think, well over 200 laps. The guy was absolutely dominant today. Once he took the lead, he didn't look back. And it didn't look like anybody had anything for him. Matter of fact, when Fox came back from commercial and did their credit ones to watch, they only did 1 to watch, and all of them talked about Kyle Larson. I thought that was kind of funny. They usually try to build up some kind of drama and pick out some driver that they really don't think is going to win, but they try. But the fact that they were all on board with Kyle Larson just showed how dominant Kyle Larson was today. Now, I want to talk about Kyle Larson here, and I personally think if I was the odds makers in Las Vegas, I think I would make Kyle Larson the favorite to win the NASCAR Cup Series championship this year. Matter of fact, if I was going to go to Vegas and bet some money on it, or if they hurry up and build that sports book here in Tampa, I would go put money on Kyle Larson to win the championship this year. I know Martin Truex has 3 wins, and I know Denny Hamlin is getting top 5s every week like it's nothing, but I don't think there has been a better driver in the NASCAR Cup Series in 2021 than Kyle Larson. This guy, week in and week out, is just dominant. This guy, I'm overusing the word dominant, but Kyle Larson, what he has done this year, it is fantastic. I think this guy is absolutely the favorite to go to Phoenix and become the champion. And wouldn't that be a story? Last year, the guy was thrown out of the sport. He was fired, ridiculed, couldn't even say his name on TV. And now he comes back, signs with the New York Yankees of NASCAR, and wins a championship. I absolutely could see it happening because the way Kyle Larson is running this year, it's ridiculous. And I really don't know how you're going to stop this guy. It's going to take tire failures, him getting caught up in someone else's caution. It's going to have to take some fluky deal to keep him out of the championship 4. And then if Kyle Larson does get into the championship 4, who's going to stop him from going out there, leading every lap at Phoenix, and becoming a first-time champion? I don't know the answer to that. Now, I wanted to say this about Kyle Larson, though. They ran a graphic during the race, and it was actually very alarming. Kyle Larson has had 24 top 2 finishes in his career, which sounds great. What a stat. This is awesome. The problem is he has 7 wins and 17, I think 18 now. That was, 17 was entering today. 18 second place finishes. I don't really know what to say about that. Now, yes, you want your guy to find victory lane. You want Kyle Larson to be in victory lane. You want him to finish these races off. You want him to get those points, get those wins, and really shine. But second, there is nothing wrong with second. If you keep second placing people to death, you're going to have points. You're going to get to where you need to get to. Yes, Kyle Larson does need to finish some of these races off, but a second is nothing to be alarmed about, and I have no worries when it comes down to crunch time in the playoffs and Kyle Larson getting it done. Next up, we had Chase Elliott finishing 3rd today. He is still the only Hendrick Motorsports driver without a win this year. Now, Yes, he would love to get in the win column. Yes, his other teammates are partying. They're winning. They're having a great time. Yes, everything is great. Chase Elliott still has 6 road courses left on the NASCAR Cup Series schedule this year, and he is the best road course racer in NASCAR, and I really don't think there's a close second. Chase Elliott will be fine. Trust me, I'm not worried about Chase Elliott not getting a win this year. I think when you look at the 10 different winners we've had, and you look at some of the guys that haven't won this year, like Harvick, Hamlin, and Chase, it's a foregone conclusion those 3 are going to win a race. Chase Elliott has every opportunity to win a race. He is the most dominant road course racer in the sport since Jeff Gordon. And next week, what do you know? We're going to a road course at Circuit of the Americas. And then 2 weeks after that, we're going to Sonoma. There are road courses coming up on the schedule. Chase Elliott will get to Victory Lane here within the next month. And that will be all 4 Hendrick cars that have been in Victory Lane. And I mean, I'll probably get on here and do another video about how dominant Hendrick Motorsports is, honestly. I know I'm probably their biggest fan. I'm out here just advocating for them every other week, it seems like. But when Chase Elliott gets in Victory Lane, which I do think will be in the next couple weeks, all will be right in the world. How about that? And rounding out this Hendrick Motorsports foursome is William Byron. And I said this back in the preview video. I thought this was going to be the year that William Byron broke out. They bring Rudy Fugle on as his crew chief, a guy that he had a ton of success with at Kyle Busch Motorsports in the Truck Series. This pairing has been absolute dynamite. They come out of the box and they win Homestead. What was it, the 3rd race of the year, I think? 3rd? They come out and win Homestead, right off rip, put themselves in the conversation like, hey, we have arrived, we are here, what's up? Now, William Byron today got his 11th top 10 finish in a row. He is the youngest driver in the sport to have such a streak in sports history. What this guy is doing, he is reaching that potential that everyone knew he had. I don't know how Kyle Busch let him get away from Toyota. I don't know how Joe Gibbs let that happen either, but boy, is Mr. H glad that happened. William Byron is absolutely living up to the potential and showing that he is deserving of being in that 24 car. This is a young superstar that is going to be around for a very long time and is going to win a lot of races and a few championships. What he is doing right now is absolutely dominant, and I don't think that you can leave him out of the championship conversation either. I get it, he's young. He hasn't been there before, like Hamlin, Truex, Busch, Harvick, Chase, some of the more veteran guys. But the way William Byron is running right now, he's young enough. He doesn't know what he doesn't know. This is an absolute championship contender. All 4 of these guys are championship contenders. And wouldn't that be something if it came down to Phoenix and the final 4 were the 4 Hendrick cars? That would be insane. That would be a story right there. But listen, I could sit here and try to find something else to talk about from today's race. Today belonged to Rick Hendrick, the entire Hendrick Motorsports organization, Alex Bowman, Greg Ives, everybody involved. Today was an absolute great day. Next week, though, I'm excited. Everyone's excited. COTA, Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas, will host their first NASCAR race. Chase Elliott absolutely has to be the favorite. With the momentum that Hendrick Motorsports has right now and as talented of a road racer as Chase is, I would bet just about anything. I'm on here next week talking about the number 9 car in Victory Lane at COTA. We'll see y'all next week, though.